Hi there, Editing Jamie here, and I just realized I didn't do an intro for this video. So today, or the day you're about to see, I am rooster sitting for sister while trying to propagate succulents and cacti. And if you're new here, thanks for coming. If you're not new here, thanks for stopping by. I'll just let you get right into it. Thanks for spending time with me. Well, hopefully you can see decent there. I'm gonna just move this a little bit and quickly go through and put this dirt back in. I don't know what kind of mix this is. I'm sure it's not the best, but it looks like it's got perlite in it. This should be okay to just start it. You better stay still, sir. You got poop on your foot. Stop. No, you stay your butt there. Okay, quick and easy. We still have excess soil. I might put that in my reclaimed soil pile. But I don't know how those propagate. I mean, there's like tons of babies in there, so I'm going to just set some in and see how they do, see if they root. It's going to be progress. Because this thing is exploded. I mean, it's got babies on babies on babies. Would you stay still? Sir, please. Anyway, it's getting a little stir crazy. And you see I have some through there. I can't tell what you can see. It's so bright. Right through here. And if you know if these should be sitting in the sun, partial sun, afternoon sun, or in the shade while they go ahead and propagate, like how that leaf fell off and just sat there and propagated its own baby. Let me know, because I don't think I've propagated succulents before. Sir, I might need my other arm. Stay still. And you see, there's like babies just chilling in there. And that pot is super small. Ooh, it's teetering. I'm gonna drop stuff everywhere, y'all. Alright, kind of had to set y'all up in a planter box to see what's going on. Let's see, there's the little babies in there. And I'm hoping that I can just take it with whatever roots. Cause that's, oh yeah, that has a lot of roots. Look. A lot of roots, and then I'll just put that in here, and I will take this one off. But I want to go through and separate it while I can. And these are just sitting on the dirt. I haven't done anything in particular. It's rained heavily recently, and I'm sure they got quite a bit of it. But I just want to separate them out. And I think this one might be a little bit more difficult, where I have to... Oh, what about that one? Okay, I pinched some of that root, so we don't know what it'll do. And that looks a little bit different. I don't know if it's the same or not, but we'll see. And if it dies, oh well. We'll learn from our mistakes. So, that one, I'm going to go ahead and bury its roots. That one has no roots. That one has roots. I'm going to go ahead and do all that. Once I can get rid of this rooster out of my arms, I'm going to try to take some off of those as well and propagate And we'll see how this goes. And y'all, sorry my voice is still messed up. I think I'm finally starting to feel a tad bit better. But I'm still very much struggling. And these, I'm going to just set some at the surface, standing them up so maybe they can root properly. But if you have tips, please leave it in the comments or send me links or whatever. Okay, got rid of the rooster. But y'all, look at this. That's an X-Acto knife that my son 3D printed. Of course, he didn't 3D print the blade, but the cover and the tool. How cool is that? That should make a lot of this easier. And like I said, this is not a how-to. I'm going to just put a few of them. Oh, and this one came off as well. Look, that has babies on babies. I don't know what this one's called either. That happens a lot. Sometimes I get plants and they don't come with labels, and so I don't know what I'm growing. So it's a lot of winging it to see how they like things. And this succulent, whatever cactus succulent this is, it's been super hardy over the winter. It was just in my carport. And it stayed good. Okay, what do you think? 3 little babies together as a good starter for somebody else? I'm sure one would be fine, but I want to make use of my space that I have here now. And we can always change it. Look at what? Look in there. Let's see if I can show you. This one's just sitting in there. Okay, I don't understand that. That was just sitting on its own. So I'm going to just stick it like that because that's kind of how it was sitting anyway. Maybe cover up that end because that looks like the more rooted end. And we'll have to see how that goes. And I think both of these are jade. I don't know. Don't know what these are, but they're super cool. So I'm going to dig around here and fill up the 3 more spots that I have. Don't know if I want to take off of these yet. This one looks very similar to this one. But this one with the red is super cool, so I might steal a couple of those so my mom can have them as well. And then I can always come through and do some more. And don't judge. This is from the winter. I haven't went through and cleaned this out yet. I've been meaning to, but you know, other things have taken priority. Same thing with that. I've got weeds on top of weeds around here. Alright, be back in a bit. Okay, I'm going to come over here and show you if I can not have dogs breathing all over me what I'm doing. I'm going to be able to get 3 of these new ones done. And there's lots of how-to videos. But I'm just finding one that looks decent. And just gently taking it off. And see how that's broke off there. I don't know if that's enough or how this one's going to do, but you want to try to get the whole leaf to break off good. And that might be too much that it left on the stem. The other ones did better. I'll show you in a second. So we'll try this one out. If not, no big deal. We'll just try again. I've seen where they take the little buds out of the middle. I might try that one day. But I'm going to try this method and see how that goes. Okay, this is the one I just showed you. And I've got this one and this one. So we've got this, but not this propagating. So I need to go through and still do that root and that root. And then we'll just see. I'll set it up somewhere. I just keep having to rearrange this messy area because I don't have a lot of table space. So we'll see how we can get everybody to fit over here and go from there. And I'll try to remember to do some sort of update, maybe on a garden tour. I do full garden tours as well on YouTube. So if you like those kind of things, do it. And I think I'm going to go back inside for a little bit. I'm getting a little too hot even though it's late in the day. And then I'll come back out and fiddle around to do some more. And sometimes we just got to give ourselves a break and do what we can and rest. So this is what I mean. Can you see? Literally sweating to death. And I don't usually feel that hot, and I definitely don't sweat like this. So this medicine is making me very heat intolerant. Sorry, I know sweat's kind of gross, but this is what I'm dealing with right now. So hopefully I can get better, because this is the wrong time of year to be sick or heat intolerant when you live in Southeast Texas. But anyway, thanks for spending time with me and my little try it if it works experiment. Right there, we got it all going on. And I really appreciate all that have subscribed so far, and anybody who's watching my videos, I thank you. My family thanks you, and we look forward to many more years of sharing and growing. And some things I know a lot more about. This isn't it. I just grow some of the house plants and the succulents and the cactuses because it's fun and they're cute. And other things I've been doing for a lot longer. And we all have our little niche in the garden for what we do best, and everybody's still growing and learning about all sorts of different things in the plant world. There's so many plants, species to explore. What's your favorite? I want to know. Anyway, thanks so much again. Bye for now. This is how the final table came together. And remember to hit subscribe so you can see the update and all the progress that these little babies have to come.